Hey traders and investors, it's Miami Options with your stock market recap for January 25th, 2021. It's Monday, y'all. And today was a roller coaster and a circus out here in the market. I had mentioned a week ago that you need to expect a lot of wild moves in the market. Whenever you get a lot of whenever you get a lot of very unusual upward momentum, expect the same energy on the downside as well. I mentioned that, and it's coming to fruition as we look at the market. And the SPY, just after, just after, just about 11:40 Eastern Standard Time, or the market just started to tank, and that followed through with a lot of other stocks as well, like GameStop. GameStop. This stock went totally parabolic during the morning hours and just sold off. A lot of people that bought and they kept buying, they just got completely slammed on their head. And look, and it didn't recover. It didn't recover at all. So if you thought that you're going to come in and buy the stock and it was going to go even higher, oh man, you caught holding the bag. You got caught holding the bag. This was a classic short squeeze, and then it turned into a pump and dump. So everybody got who bought in, because there's a lot of volume. There's a lot of people got caught buying into this, and they bought, and thought this thing was going to 200 or 300, and bam, got totally got stunned by what the market did here, and it didn't recover at all. It came a little bit and came back up this to 85, and then came right back down. But a lot of people bought into this area here. All these areas here, you see all these people buying. This is all volume. I mean, a lot of volume, people buying into here. And when it came down, they completely shut the door on you, and you were holding the bag. You do not chase these stocks. When they're making these all-time highs, let's look at it. Does this make any sense? Look, just the other day, GameStop was at $2.57. It rode up, yep, it went higher, and just completely. This is parabolic, ridiculous. You can't even catch. I mean, the air in this area, you couldn't even. I mean, look at the air. The 20-day moving average can't even catch up with it. And also, you have Bath Body. This wasn't as ridiculous, but still, the market makers are here to get all these investors holding the bag. Remember, these guys' pockets are limitless. I mean, there's no limit to how much money these guys have. So when you guys come in with your $500, whatever, 25,000, or even 100,000, or even 300,000, or let's say a million, these guys have unlimited amount of funds. And when they say they want to shut the door on you, they will. This stuff could have gone to 200. And the people who got caught holding the bag got the door slammed on them, and you're holding the bag now. And will this recover? Will it go higher than 47? Yes. Remember, in this market, you don't chase. This is when you need to be buying. You need to be buying here. You need to be buying. I'm buying here. You're selling. You're buying again. It's a pullback. You're buying. Keep buying. And once it gets to an area like this one, you're selling and waiting for another opportunity to come in. And if you were looking to get in any of these puts, it was utterly ridiculous. The spread during when these stocks rallied, Bath Body and Beyond or GameStop, the spread was you can if you have Thinkorswim, go back, do it, think back, and look back during the day, during the morning hours, and see how wide these these spreads were. Some of these spreads were as high as $20. And when I mention spread, I mean the price between the bid and the ask is the spread. It was so wide. Some of them was nearly $20. You couldn't buy a put. You could not look at the volume here. If there were people buying any kind of puts on this, it would have been so high. People got caught carrying a bag right here, buying calls, buying calls. Look, it was that's why a lot of times I get frustrated and I just don't trade the options. I might as well just trade the stock because if the market makers know that you're going to make any kind of ridiculous amount of money, oh man, they will manipulate these options. I've seen it time and time and time again. They will. You'll see this the bid 90 cents and the ask. And ask is about $30. How does that make sense? That don't make no type of sense. You can't buy it. You cannot buy it. And then when it does come back to where it's at right now, it would be nowhere near if you bought the ask. If you bought the ask at $30, well you're still $10 short. It's not coming back to that. That's why you have to play small if you're buying options. You got to do it very, very small. Scale in, or if you're gonna buy any, buy further further out. Buy further out. Buy something a month a month away, because the, the market makers aren't gonna manipulate the month like 2 3 months uh, um in the future. But the weeklies, where they know if someone buys a particular option for 90 cents and it turned to $35, they don't want that to happen to you because somebody has to pay and it has to be them or somebody buying from you. And majority of the time is them, the market makers, and they don't want that to happen. So I'm mentioning that to you guys because I've seen this time and time again. Go small. Use small positions. Do not take your full account and go into these options. Buy stocks that are low, just like I always mention JMIA. I mentioned JMIA when it was down here at 11. Now it's at 60, nearly $60. At this point, do not start buying. You need to wait for a pullback near 45 or even $39 in order to get back in. Investing is a thing of patience. You gotta have patience when you're investing and when you're trading. You have to have a plan, and that plan you got to execute. If it goes against you, you need to act quick, cut your losses so that you won't, so your losses won't be large. So and reevaluate what you've done wrong in the market. All right, guys, it's Miami Options with your stock market recap, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.